some type of dog violation. We also have V12, and it is a misdemeanor scheduled for trial today. And there's V129230022, failure to restrain a dog. That is a misdemeanor scheduled for trial today. V129232122, fail to vaccinate a dog or provide documentation proof of vaccination. That is the misdemeanor scheduled for trial today. And lastly, there's V129232222, nuisance, also scheduled for trial today as a misdemeanor. Counsel, your appearance, please.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Robert McClellan, P41544, on behalf of Martin Munoz. After extensive discussions, Your Honor, and also I would state for the record that there are 2 dogs involved, have been properly licensed, and proof of vaccine has been shown. And in light of that and some other factors, these 4 cases are being dismissed against Martin Munoz, with the understanding that the failure to restrain is going to be rewritten in the name of the brother Christian Munoz. And we will be back in front of Your Honor at some future date to put a plea on the record regarding that reissued charge.
Very well. As a result of the verification that Mr. Martin Munoz is now compliant with the law regarding the dogs, and the cases that are applied to him, I understand one case is not his and should be rewritten, and that will be. But with respect to Mr. Martin Munoz, these 4 matters are all dismissed.
Thank you very much, Your Honor, and you have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
You can sign off, Mr. Munoz. In fact, I'll help.
Judge Joshua Martin is going to be a dismissal. Joshua Chavez Martin at the top of the document.
Oh, we're going to say we got to get the right Joshua Martin here, huh?
How you doing, sir?
All right, Mr. Madam Clerk, and that is going to be valid documentation now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Joshua Martin.
How you doing, Judge?
I'm good. State your full name for the record, sir.
Joshua Chavez Martin.
Okay, Mr. Martin, you have ticket number SP 140466861. This is the People versus Joshua, Joshua. Middle name is Chavez, Chavez. Last name is Martin, Martin. Mr. Martin, you're charged with 1 count. It is a misdemeanor for no insurance. I'm being told by the City Assistant Corporation Counsel that you have provided valid documentation. You are now compliant with the law, and these matters are this matter is dismissed. You can sign off, sir. You're good to go.
Thanks, Judge. I just got one question.
Yes, sir.
I also got the same ticket number for another court date. It was 11/17/23. Is that also dismissed?
But it's the same ticket. You just got a different date.
I believe so. Yes, sir. Same ticket number.
Okay, then it's saying to the ticket is dismissed, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good one.
You as well, sir. Stay safe.
All right.
Then we have Patricia Moore. It's also a dismissal for let's see, assuming valid documentation.
Patricia
Yes.
Moore, you say? No.
Yes. Patricia Moore. She's on the docket at 8:30, right under Jamal Moore.
I do see it there. Thank you so very much. There's 3 counts.
Yes.
Miss Patricia Moore, unmute your microphone, turn your camera on, state your full name. Miss Patricia Moore, unmute your microphone, turn your camera on.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna put this on the record, and when she comes back, we'll just tell her it's dismissed. There's no prejudice if it's a dismissal. So this is case number SP 144502111, the people versus Patricia, Patricia, Moore, Moore, ticket, charged with an unregistered or untitled vehicle. It is a,
Sorry to interrupt. I'm saying there she goes.
okay, Ms. Patricia Moore. Ms.
Hi, good
Moore,
morning.
state your full
Hi, good
name.
morning.
State your full name.
It's Patricia Moore.
All right, Ms. Moore, you have ticket number SP 144502111. The people versus Patricia, Patricia, Moore, Moore. On this ticket number, ma'am, you're charged with one count of having an unregistered or untitled vehicle. That is a misdemeanor. You also have SP 144502112. No insurance, that is a misdemeanor. And lastly, you have SP 144502113. Driver's license expired. I'm being informed, ma'am, that you are now compliant. You have valid documentation for each of these matters, and the people are dismissing them. They are dismissed, ma'am. You are free to go.
Thank you. I do have another question. I do have another court date for
you
no
should-
insurance, expired late plates. Will that be
You should've led
dismissed
with that,
also?
ma'am. Okay, well, let's see. When is your court date, ma'am?
The 24th?
Madam Clerk?
Yes.
If she has current valid documentation, if she got the same charges, we can dismiss those too. If you could just give me the case numbers.
Let me see, can I find the cases? Okay, I got them. I'll dismiss those also. Well, I'll put the dismissal out there also.
All right, how many are there, Madam Clerk?
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
How many other cases are they?
It's just two.
All right, let's just put the case number and the carriage on the record. Can you just read
It's
those?
It's SP 1470135 and count two. Count one and count two.
And the charges are what for count one and count two?
Expired plates and no proof of insurance.
All right, ma'am, you again, these are the same charges. You've already shown today that you have valid documentation for those charges. That would apply for these two as well. Those two charges are dismissed as well, ma'am.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You guys have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
All right, you too. Mr. Derek McGuire. Derek
Officer.
McGuire. Hold on a second. Derek McGuire, unmute your microphone. I just want to let Mr. McGuire know he cannot come out here undressed or post a photo or put his picture up there with him not dressed properly. So turn the camera on, Mr. McGuire.
I'm trying to get my. I got it on.
All right, I can't see you. But Mr. McGuire, I just want to let you know when the clerk says you cannot come out here unless you are dressed properly, you cannot put a picture up here if you're not dressed properly, sir. So you got your picture on without your clothing on. So when you're in court, you don't post a picture or put a picture up there without you dressed properly. So when you come back out here, when I call your case, you stay on screen. Do not put your picture back up. All right. Who do we have next, Madam Clerk?
No, Dallas, I don't know how to.
Well, no, you just keep your camera up right on, like just like that now. That's what you do, sir. All right, Madam Clerk, who do we have next?
I'm not sure we got anything else ready. Attorney Miller, do anything else ready?
Mr. McGuire, we're not talking to you now. We're not calling your case. So just keep your microphone muted till we come back to you.
Is the bench trial date also September 1st or just pretrial?
The bench trial date is also September the 1st, but those have to go on the record.
Okay. Okay. I'm setting a few for those. A few are ready for dismissals as well. I don't know if I should just keep going or.
No, if you have stuff ready, we could go. We did do a couple of dismissals while you were still in the breakout room, so I don't know if those were the ones you're talking about.
Okay, probably.
We did
Mr.
Joshua
McGuire just needs a new pretrial date.
Okay. Let's see. Is it Derek McGuire? Okay, Derek McGuire, your pretrial date is going to be September the 1st, and that's going to be at 8:30 in the morning. I think his audio connection is bad, so
Well,
we
it
probably
looks like
can't hear.
it looks like he's frozen right now, so.
Yeah.
Or he heard you and he signed off.
Police Officer Willie Robinson, I don't think anybody ever checked in for Martin, Carby Martin. So I think you're good to go. And then also Officer Latouf, James Martin, no, I'm sorry, no, Joshua Martin is here, never mind, I'm sorry. So yeah, those are my only two officers, okay. And Attorney Miller, if you have anybody else that needs a trial date, you can go ahead and bring them out. And we can go put those on the record.
Okay.
Okay, Derek McGuire, did you hear me when I said your pretrial date is going to be September the 1st at 8:30?
Okay, 8:30. Okay.
Yes, so you're free to go. September the 1st
Okay.
at 8:30.
September 1st, 8:30. Got it.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Attorney Miller, what we doing with Mathis? Is it going to be a bench trial or is it a plea? What we doing?
Yeah, bench trial for Mr. Mathis.
Okay. So the docket for 8:30, Judge.
All right. All right, Mr. Lindell Mathis, unmute your microphone. State your, now raise your right hand, state your full name.
Lindell Mathis.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand, Mr. Mathis. Mr. Mathis, you have case number SP 14448201, the People versus Lindell, Lyndelle Mathis, Mathis. Mr. Mathis, you are charged with one count of reckless driving. That is a misdemeanor. My understanding is that you want to go to trial on this matter. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Very well. Mr. Mathis, did you have an opportunity to speak with the attorney and talk about the difference between a bench trial and a jury trial?
No, sir.
Okay. Mr. Mathis, you have the right to have a trial by a judge, or you can have a trial by jurors. That would be 6 people that's randomly selected from the community. They would come in, they would be sworn, they would listen to the evidence, and they have to make a determination if the evidence has risen to a level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt before you could be found guilty of anything. If it's less than proof beyond a reasonable doubt, it would be not guilty. That's the same standard for a judge or a jury. You have the right to have either one, sir. Which one? And you did not have this discussion with counsel, you said?
No, sir.
Do you know which one you would want to, you prefer to have, sir, a jury or a bench trial?
I didn't get the information on the bench trial. Like, it's just a judge.
Yeah, yes, right. This could be a judge like myself or any other judge in this courthouse if I'm not available. So the judge will listen to the evidence and they make a determination if the evidence has risen to a level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt. That is the standard for a judge or a jury. It has to be proof beyond a reasonable doubt before you can be found guilty.
Yes, sir. I would say I would like to have a bench trial
Very
with
well,
the
sir.
judge.
That's fine. We can have your trial, sir, on the date. One of the benefits of a bench trial, sir, is that we can do that a lot faster. There's 30 judges in the building at 36 District Court, and they have to have it spread out because you can't just get jurors for every single courtroom every day. So we would be looking at a much further date out for a jury trial. But for a bench trial, we can do that on Madam Clerk, I'm looking for your sheet here.
September 1st.
September the 1st. And now I find it. September the 1st, sir, at 9 a.m. September the 1st at 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mathis, I don't know if you have any witnesses. If you do have witnesses that you want to come in and testify on your own behalf, you can have them come out on Zoom as well on that date. However, they cannot be with you. You cannot be in a place where you can talk or you can listen to each other testify. You have to be in a separate place. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now if you have witnesses, let them, when they come out here, first thing they have to let me know is they do not have a case in my courtroom. The vast majority of the people that's out here have their own case, and that's what I'm looking for immediately. But if they tell me that they're just here to be a witness on your case, then I will separate them from everyone else, and we'll have them out here ready to testify when you're ready. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right, sir. We'll see you at 9 a.m. on September the 1st.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Attorney Miller, what's going on with Jamal Moore?
I'm here now.
Hold on, Mr. Moore. What are we doing with it, Mr. Attorney Miller? Are we setting for trial? Or are we having a plea?
You're muted, Attorney Miller. Attorney Miller, are you still with us?
I'm here. Sorry.
Attorney Miller,
Sorry, what was that?
how are we going to proceed today on this case?
Mr. Moore is also looking for a bench trial. I'm sorry, Judge. I'm dealing with a stomach bug this morning and it's
Oh, okay.
eating me up.
Well, that's not a problem, sir. I just didn't know. So
Yep, no worries, my bad. But Mr. Moore is looking for a bench trial as well.
very well. Mr. Moore, unmute your microphone.
Hey, how you doing, Judge?
Turn your camera on and state your full name. Raise your right hand and state your full name.
Hey, how you doing, Judge Wagner?
I'm good, sir. Oh, your right hand, sir. Right hand.
My bad.
That's all right. Everybody does it. State your full name.
Jamel Moore Jr.
All right, do you swear or affirm? Keep your hand up. Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand, Mr. Moore. All right, you pronounce it Jamel, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, I want to get your name right, sir. Mr. Moore, you have ticket number SP 1427491, the People versus Jamel, Jamal Moore, Moore. Mr. Moore, on this ticket, you have you charged with having an unregistered or untitled vehicle. That is a misdemeanor. You also have SP 142749222, driver's license suspended. SP 1427493, no insurance. SP 1445581, operating a motor vehicle with open alcohol in the vehicle as the driver. SP 1445582, improper equipment. That is a civil infraction. Mr. Moore, you've indicated, counsel has indicated that he's had a discussion with you. He's explained to you the difference between a bench trial and a jury trial. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
You understand that, well, he indicated that you wanted a bench trial. The bench trial would be for all of the matters that are misdemeanors. The hearing for the improper equipment, it would be that's not a misdemeanor. That is a civil infraction. So that would be an informal hearing for that matter. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, he's indicated that you want to have a bench trial and have this case heard by a judge as opposed to a jury. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And that is your choice, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, we will give you a trial date. That date will be September the 1st, September the 1st at 9 a.m. Mr. Moore,
Okay.
if you have anyone that you want to come and testify for you, a witness, then you can have them come in on that date as well. Come in to Zoom the same way you did today. You will come back on that date the same way. If you have any evidence, you bring it, or any pictures or anything like that you want us to see, you bring that. If you have witnesses, you tell them to come. And first thing you do is let us know that you have witnesses. So I won't be looking at people trying to figure out if they have cases in my courtroom on that day. They'll just be a witness on your case. Their name will not be on my docket. You understand?
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Judge Wagner.
Yes, sir.
I got a question too. I had got pulled over twice around the same time in Detroit. And you was my judge for both sessions. And I had called about 2 weeks ago to check and see when was my court date, my next court date. And the lady told me I had missed one of them, but I ain't missed one of them. I kept track of those last two. I think one was in May and the other one was in June, and I went to both of them.
Well, Madam Clerk, does he have something other than the 4 that we have here? Or the 5 we have here?
You have a middle name, sir?
No, ma'am.
What's your
Those
name,
other
sir?
two. I'm sorry.
Jamel Moore Jr., JAMALMOORE Jr.
What's your birth month and year?
June 29, 92.
I see all of them that's scheduled for today. I don't see anything else outstanding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the lady told me.
You sure that, sir? She said she doesn't see anything else out there. So are you sure that the ones you're talking about are not part of these?
They probably added them both together because you've been my judge the whole time I've been going through this. So.
Well, she's saying that they probably were. These are all that you have. You don't have anything else, do you? Do you know how many tickets you had altogether, sir?
Man, probably I'm trying to get my license back so fast.
Sir, that's not what I asked you. I asked you, do you know how many tickets you had?
Probably in total about 7, 8 of them.
Were some of those tickets like speeding tickets or civil infractions?
No speeding tickets, never got pulled over speeding.
And these are the only 5 that you see, Madam Clerk?
Yes.
Because when I called to check and see when my court date was, the lady said I had a court date in December 7th or something like that.
This coming December?
Yeah, I'm like, what? I was kind of confused.
We don't have any court dates out that far.
All right, she must have was probably just a miscommunication.
Madam Clerk, do you have anything to add?
No, I mean, if it was a court date out there for December, it would be a show cause hearing or something like that, because the show causes are out that far. But like I said, based on the name and the date of birth, I don't see anything else out there for you.
No, sir, she put in your name and date of birth, and this is all she sees out there, so.
Okay.
All right. So we'll see you back on what date?
September 1st. What time?
9 o'clock, sir.
All right, thank you, Wagner.
Right. Have a good day.
You too.
What did we do with him? We set him for a trial?
bench trial.
Okay.
Hello?
Hold on, Mr. Murray, we'll get to you.
Okay, I didn't,
Judge, Mr. Murray will be we're setting that for a bench trial, and Moorhead, that is gonna be a dismissal for compliance.
Okay. Let's go to Mr. You said Moorhead,
Yep.
Christopher Moorhead?
Yes.
Mr. Moorhead.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Raise your right hand, state your full name, sir.
Christopher Moorhead?
Mr. Moorhead, do you swear affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, I do.
You may lower your hand, Mr. Moorhead. Mr. Moorhead, you have ticket number SP 109622252, People versus Christopher, CHRISTOPHER, Moorhead, MOOREHEAD. Mr. Moorhead, you're charged with a misdemeanor for driving with an expired license. You also have SP 131484551, operating without a license, and SP 9611371, driving without a license. You have 3 charges. They basically are all the same. You're driving without a valid license. Madam Clerk, you checked that already. He does have a valid license now. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Moorhead, because you are now compliant, the people have indicated that they will dismiss these matters in light of you now having a valid license. All right, they are dismissed, Mr. Moorhead. You can sign off. Good luck to you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I can leave now.
You can, yes, sir, you can leave. These are dismissed.
Thank you.
Judge, Mr. Murray, as I indicated, that'll be a bench trial, and I can keep talking to the 4 remaining people in breakout.
Yeah, well, I need you out here when I hear him, so.
Okay.
Mr. Murray, Mr. Robert Murray, unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Robert Murray.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth, Mr. Murray?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Murray, you have ticket number SP 1444511, People versus Mr. Robert, ROBERT, Earl, EARL, Murray, MURREY. Mr. Murray, you're charged with with 1 count of causing an accident. Counsel indicates that you want to go to trial on that matter. When I say accident, it's funny. Accident is never the appropriate word. It's a collision. It's not an accident, it's a collision. So you're charged with that 1 count, and counsel indicates that you want to have a trial on that matter. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Now, Mr. Murray, did you have an opportunity to go over with counsel the difference between a bench trial or a judge trial and a jury trial?
No, he didn't explain what it was, but I understand the bench trial is your judgment.
As
Correct.
opposed, yes, correct. If in fact you want to have a trial, you have the choice. You have a right to have a trial before a judge, or you have a right to have a trial before a jury. If you, for whatever reasons you might want, you might think the judge looks weird and thinks he's gonna not be fair to me, or you think you just want to have a jury trial. That is your choice to make. You understand that, sir?
Yes, I don't know who the judge is. So,
It would probably be me, sir. It
Okay.
doesn't have to be me, but it would probably be me because you're in my courtroom. But some days I'm not there like anyone else. You know, I might not be there that day. I could be on vacation. It could be any judge in the 36th District Court. Most likely anyone in the 36th District Court.
I understand that.
So.
I just have one question. I don't even know why I'm here.
Well,
'Cause
sir.
I was
So-
not in the accident.
Okay, well, I don't know. I wasn't there, sir. I don't know if you were ever charged with an accident. So you're saying you were never involved in an accident? No one ever gave you a ticket for being in an accident?
Not at all.
Okay. Well, then that's probably the right thing to do, sir. Then you go to trial, because if you weren't there, that means nobody, no police officer could come in and testify against you and say you were the person that they investigated and you were involved in an accident. And that might be the way to go. The other way to go is we could, if you says you were never in an accident, we can have the prosecutor take a look into it and make a determination, look at the actual paperwork and see if it's just somebody who had your name and somehow or another there was a mistake made. I don't know what occurred. Either way, if you schedule it for trial, the officer would have to come in and bring in whatever evidence that he has to show that it was you that was involved in an accident, and he investigated and made a determination with you. I don't have the actual ticket in my hand, but are you saying you've never been in an accident, sir?
No, I haven't. You know,
Okay.
and I looked at the time. Initially I don't have a ticket now, but when I had it, I looked at the time and the date. I was like, shoot, I had to get up to go to work within a few hours of that.
Okay, all right, sir. I don't want you to go into anything now.
I understand.
So,
Yeah, I understand.
but what we can do is you will set it for trial, and if they can't go forward with it, or the officer can't identify you, or the officer looks at you and says that's not the person, then all of those reasons it would be a dismissal.
Okay.
All right. So
someone used my identity before. So
now that's another explanation, sir. Have you made a report that
yeah,
says,
it was.
Pardon me?
I went through the court process before. I've been. This is about 15 years ago, almost 20.
Okay. All right.
And
well,
I walked through this process before, and I'm like, dang, again.
Well, sir, I don't know, what in most cases, I can say most cases of identity theft that involve something like traffic or something like that. It's different when you got people trying to steal your identity or open bank accounts and buy cars and houses and things like that. But in my experience, most of the cases involving someone using your ID in a driving incident, it's generally someone that because they have all your personal information and things of that nature. So and so what we will do is we'll have the officers come in and say, I don't think that's the same person. It doesn't look like him. It's not the same person. I do have, if there's body cam or anything like that, then they will show that it's not you and the matter will be dismissed. So if in fact you keep getting problems like this, I would go back and make another report that you are a victim of identity theft, so they can flag your driver's license. So you get stopped again, they will ensure or make, to show up, and they can make sure that you are who you are and not somebody else using out your identification.
Okay.
All right.
So would this be a Zoom, or would I have to come in?
No, you'll come in on Zoom, sir.
Okay.
All right. If I would do that anyway. I would make another police report if you're saying you're a victim of identity theft. Again, all that does is put a second layer of checks in there. So if the police officer stop you and your name pops up and they'll see that you're a victim of identity theft, they'll take some extra efforts to make sure you are who you say you are.
Well, I did that before too.
Well, you said it was years ago, so I'm just saying you might want to renew it.
Renew it.
Yeah,
I understand.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
All right. And where do I get the information for the court date?
I just told you September the 1st. I thought I finished telling you, maybe I didn't. September the 1st at 9 a.m. back in here in Zoom. Same way you came in today.
All right. Thank you.
9 a.m., September the 1st. Good luck to you,
All
sir.
right. All right. You have a good day, sir. Thank you.
Attorney Miller, you have anything else ready to go? Attorney Boffman.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir. Who do you have? I see it on the screen. Kyrie Martin. How are we going to proceed?
Kyrie Martin, Your Honor. There is there should be in the file a stipulated order for consent judgment. Ms. Rogers and I have agreed to the terms of that agreement, and I believe that the copy you have should have endorsements on it.
Okay, sir, you're clicking the pen and doing some other things that's making a lot of noise. So
forgive me.
All right, Mr. Madam Clerk, do you have that file for Mr. Kyrie Martin?
I do, but I don't have the offer with it, so I have to get Sydney so she can tell me what the offer is, unless you just want to go off of Attorney Boffman's.
I have spoken to Ms. Rogers as an officer of the court. I can attest to the fact that she's agreed to the terms contained in that document.
All right, Mr. Boffman, as officer of the court, I'm certainly not going to question it and suggest at all that you would not be forthright with what the offer was. Could you tell us what she's agreed to do? Mr. Boffman, I don't know what's going on in your background, but it's a lot of somebody's making a lot of noise in it. So
I'm in a vehicle, but it's quiet.
okay, it was something. Well, then I'm hearing road noise or something because it was kind of loud. So
it is road noise, Your Honor. I'll mute myself.
All right, no, you got to be open to tell me what the offer is. So
now you're gonna make me pull that document up. Would you give me one moment, please?
I don't have it, sir. So if it's gonna go on the record, you only knows what you talked to Ms. Rogers about. So all right,
I understood. Just let me access the document. It'll only take me 30 seconds.
Okay. Madam Clerk, do we have anything else to call?
Attorney Miller is in the breakout room, so I'm not sure what we're doing with Miss Mitchell.
Yeah, Mr. Bossman is driving now, so we can't do anything he's doing now, so. Just have
Yeah,
to wait
he's
for
in there
him.
talking. It looks like he's talking to the last couple of people, so I guess we just gotta wait till he finishes up with those.
Your Honor, forgive the delay. I am
It's okay.
in possession of that document.
Right.
The case numbers included are SP 130-32691.
Okay, you know what? Let me get back to you. That your client was whom now? I kind of moved on. So your client was Kyrie Martin, yes, okay.
Right.
And let's see, let me get back to my docket sheet on that. All right. Now, what were you saying, sir?
I just lost the document. Hold on. Here it is. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases involved, Your Honor.
Correct.
If I could read the case numbers onto the record.
That's fine.
They
That's
are SP 130-326-9 count 1.
Yeah.
SP
And that,
14.
no, okay, now you're reading the ticket numbers on there. That charge, that's the improper equipment charge, is that correct?
That is correct, Your
All
Honor.
right, thank you.
SP 142-7258 counts 1, 2, and 3.
And the charges are respectively, driving 11 to 15 miles per hour over the speed limit, improper equipment, and improperly displayed plates, all are civil infractions.
Yes, Your Honor. And lastly, SP 142-7292 count 1.
No proof of insurance, a civil infraction.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
The defendant has presented information and proofs to the prosecutor such that she has expressed a willingness to set aside any default judgments in these matters and to dismiss the following cases, Your Honor.
Yep.
SP 130-32691.
All right, well, we don't have to go through the case numbers again. We can go through, if she's dismissing the improper equipment, correct?
That's correct. She's dismissing all of those.
All right, she's dismissing all of them except the speeding ticket?
Except for the speeding ticket will be reduced to 1 to 5 over.
Okay, yes. And the other?
Limited access.
Okay, and the other tickets will be dismissed? The no proof of insurance is improperly displayed plates, the improper equipment, and the other improper equipment. So all will be dismissed, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, now your client is out here, is that correct?
He's in the meeting.
I mean, I didn't hear what you said, sir.
He is in the meeting, Your Honor.
He is in the meeting. Mr. Kyrie Martin, unmute your microphone, state your full name. Okay, I don't see him out here now. Is he in the breakout room now?
I don't think he's ever checked in, Attorney Baldwin.
He was there when I got here. Oh, that's Willie Robinson.
No, he was never here, sir.
I have full authority to operate on my client's behalf here.
All right. All right, since this is a civil infraction, you've indicated you have the authority to act on his behalf. You've indicated that the Assistant Corporation Counsel has indicated that she was dismissing 4 of the counts. If you pled to the speeding ticket of 11 to 15 miles per hour over the posted speed limit, she would amend and reduce that charge to 1 to 5 over in a limited access zone and a 0-point ticket. That correct, sir?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. Can we use the ticket or the register of action for the factual basis?
For the purpose of the plea here, I would stipulate to the facts contained on the 4 corners of the face of the complaint here.
All right, Madam Clerk, could you tell me the date and time, location, the city of Detroit?
1 second. You said what, Judge?
We're making a factual basis. The only thing I need to know is the date and time, city, yeah, in essence, in the city of Detroit. That's all I need to know.
Which ticket?
It is ticket ending in 2581.
January 26, 2023, city of Detroit.
All right, counsel, you stipulate that on that date and time, your client was driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit, and he was driving at least 11 miles per hour over the speed limit.
So stipulated, thank you.
Court will find your client, Mr. Kyrie Martin, responsible for driving 1 to 5 over in a limited access zone. The other 3 tickets will be dismissed at this time. Well, no, it was 5 altogether. So the other 4 tickets will be dismissed at this time. The other 4 civil infractions you'll find for the 1 ticket that he is pled responsible for is $125. As we know, it's a civil infraction, must be paid within 14 days.
Understood. Nothing further from the defendant. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set, sir.
Have a great day, everybody.
You too. Officer Robertson, you're free to go.
All right, thank you. You took a plea?
You did, Officer Robertson.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You also, be safe. That was limited access, Madam Clerk, so.
Okay.
We only have 2 people left in the breakout rooms, so. And we have Janelle Mitchell, who's in the courtroom.
Hello, Judge.
I'm listening.
Mitchell is a bench trial.
Very well. Let's do that one. Let's see. I had to find her on docket. Miss Janelle Mitchell, unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name.
My name is Janelle Latrice Mitchell.
Ms. Mitchell, do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may lower your hand, Ms. Mitchell. Ms. Mitchell, you have ticket number SP 144544641. The People versus Janelle, Janelle. Last name is Mitchell, Mitchell. Ms. Mitchell, you're charged with one count of disorderly conduct. That is a misdemeanor charge. Counsel has indicated to me that you have, you understand the difference between a bench trial and a jury trial, and you have selected a bench trial. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Oh, we're breaking up. I apologize. I have to have you repeat that. You understand that now?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Ms. Mitchell. And I just want to go over it just a little bit. You understand you do have a right to have a jury trial if you choose. And that the difference it would be you'd have 6 people selected from the community to listen to the evidence. And the evidence, if the evidence rises to a level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt, they can find guilty. If it does not rise to that very high level, then they must come back guilty. I mean, not guilty. You understand that now?
Yes, sir.
If you had a bench trial, I would be held by that same standard. The proof would have to be beyond a reasonable doubt for a guilty, and anything less than that would have to be a not guilty. And it is your decision, ma'am, to have a bench trial and have myself or one of the other judges in 36th District Court listen to your case and make a determination if the evidence rises to that high burden, that high level.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Miller. I'm sorry, Ms. Mitchell. I do apologize. Ms. Mitchell, we will give you a trial date of September the 1st. September the 1st at 9 a.m. On that date, we will have you come in and the prosecution will have to bring their witnesses in and everyone will testify. You have the right to cross-examine or challenge their testimony. You have the right to present evidence on your own behalf. And if you have any witnesses, you can have them come in and testify on your behalf if they are a witness. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
You would have to let me know though, ma'am, as soon as you come out here or they come out here, so I won't be trying to figure out why are they in my courtroom if I don't see them on my docket. So, because I don't know who your witnesses might be, and at this point, I don't know if you are prepared to have any. But if they tell me right away, we will just put them in a room, and so we won't get them confused with my normal docket. All right. But they cannot be with you, ma'am. They cannot sit with you. They cannot be in the same location with you. They cannot hear what you're saying, and you cannot listen to what they would testify to as well. All right.
Okay.
So we'll see you on September the 1st at 9 a.m., Ms. Mitchell.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Stay safe.
Donald Miller, I'm trying to get him in here. That'll be a dismissal for compliance. And then Joshua Martin and McMillan, I can't get a hold of them. Like, they're not responding to me in the breakout room at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna close the breakout rooms and then we'll go from there to see.
The trouble ones with the dismissal, the files are the ones that you can hold up, dismissal.
Okay. And then if we need to put the other 2 back in the breakout rooms, we will. But I'll close them down and then we'll go from there.
Ms. Rogers.
Yes, Judge.
Yesterday, we had something I found to be very, very interesting. You weren't available for me to discuss it with you or with the attorney, but there was an individual here. Let me grab my docket sheet from yesterday. There was, let's see. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Well, can't really find that docket sheet right now, but I do have it. There was a young lady who was charged with a number of counts, and she said that she was not driving, she did not have those counts, and or that it wasn't accurate. In any event, she said, and on top of it, the officer gave her cousin the exact same tickets. It was a note, it was driving without a valid license and a couple of other tickets like that. She gave me the ticket number for her cousin, and Madam Clerk looked it up. It was someone else who received the exact same charges at the exact same day, and it makes no sense. How do you charge two people at the same time for driving without a valid license? So
I would agree with you. That doesn't make sense.
yeah.
We got the other people out here, Attorney Miller, Joshua Martin and McMillan are out here now. I don't know if you can try to get their attention now. And then we got Donald Miller out here too.
Counsel, she's talking to you.
Mr. Martin or Mr. McMillan, are you guys there?
McMillan is here, yes.
Okay, I was just in a breakout room with you trying to talk to you and you didn't respond, so we had to bring you back out here.
I was having some issues with my headset, so I'm just using the speaker now.
Okay.
That's not unusual, Mr. McMillan. A lot of people come out here and they say, well, I couldn't hear through my speaker. We ask them to turn off their headset or their Bluetooth, and everything works fine. So.
Okay, Mr. McMillan, I'm going to put you back into breakout room 1 so that the attorney can speak with you, okay?
Okay.
And then Joshua Martin, can you hear us? You had your hand raised in the breakout room, but now we can't get you. Joshua Martin.
Joshua Martin, unmute your microphone. You have to unmute. If you're talking, we can't hear you until you unmute. I'm sending a signal to your device telling you to unmute as well.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what's going on with him, but we can go ahead and do Donald Miller because he.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Martin, if you can hear me, you have some difficulties. I need you to turn your camera on. That'll let me know that you can hear me. Turn your camera on, Mr. Martin. All right, we're going to move on. Okay, that was Mr. Joshua Martin that we did not reach. Who was it that we did reach?
I'm trying to do Donald Miller.
All right, let's see. Okay, I do see him on my docket. Mr. Miller.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did the attorney talk to you in the breakout room? Did you go back? You put him back in the breakout room.
This is a
Donald Miller is a dismissal judge.
Oh, it's a dismissal. Okay, Mr. Miller, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Donald O'Neill Miller Jr.
All right, Mr. Miller, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you may lower your hand. I don't really have any questions, but I'd like to swear people anyway. Mr. Miller, you have ticket number SP1251394, People versus Donald, D-O-N-A-L-D, Miller, M-I-L-L-E-R. Mr. Miller, you're charged with no having a motor vehicle, operating a motor vehicle, or having a motor vehicle on a city street, Detroit City Street, without insurance. And that is a misdemeanor. You also have SP1251394, no operator's license. That is a misdemeanor as well. You have the two charges, sir. My understanding, sir, that you have provided valid documentation. You do have insurance. We have checked, and you show that you do have a valid operator's license. Is that correct, Madam Clerk?
Yes, sir.
No, I was talking to the clerk, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, I was talking to the clerk, Mr. Miller. Hold on. Madam Clerk, you did check the Secretary of State. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Miller, as a result of you being compliant with the laws, and you do have insurance, you do have a valid license, these two matters are dismissed now. You can sign off. Good luck to you.
Sir?
Yes.
He gave me 2 other tickets from what I looked up, no seatbelt and no proof of registration when I have both of them also.
You have something to prove you had seatbelt on?
I don't know about that. When he
Okay.
came up to me, I took off my seatbelt and started talking to him. He just gave me, literally says no proof of seatbelt and
Okay.
no
All
proof.
right. All right. Hold on, sir. Let's see something. Now, you said you have a registration as well?
Yes, I do. I have the registration and the title right here in my hand.
I don't need the title. Just let me see your registration. I'm just hold it up to the camera. All right, sir. It's hold on. It's kind of let's see. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Don't move it around. You're moving it so I can't see the
Sorry.
side. Just leave it. Just leave it still. Push it a little closer to the camera. Push it a little closer to the camera. Thank you. All right. Now go to no, sir. I didn't ask you to turn it. Just listen to what I'm
Sorry.
saying. Now go a little bit to your left. I mean to your right. There you go. Right there. Right there. Right. Oh no! Stop. Stop right there. I'm just trying to see a date. All right, Mr. Miller. I see that you have valid registration. So those other 2 matters are going to be dismissed as well. Madam Clerk,
Yes,
do
sir.
you have those other 2, the civil infractions?
Yes, I have them.
Okay, those are all dismissed, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You can sign off.
Thank you, sir.
I was about to start a hearing a testimony next door, so I can come back, but it'll be a while.
So, Madam Clerk, we only have the 1 person left.
It seems so, sir. So I don't know what happened with the other people unless they got pretrial dates.
Yeah, probably.
Because in theory, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that we didn't call for cases. But I guess we'll see once Attorney Miller gets on. You know.
Hold on 1 second.
Mhm.
Mr. McMillan.
Yes, I got disconnected.
All right, first you have to take
But,
the scarf off your head, sir. You're in court. Now, Attorney Miller.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, sir.
You were just in the room with Mr. looks like Steveland McMillan, but he has come back. You lost him in the
Yeah, I got
breakout room. He's now in the
disconnected, sorry.
general courtroom.
He's got valid documentation. One of his tickets is for defective brake lights. I am just waiting on him to send me a video proving that they work. McMillan, can you send me that, please?
Yeah, I got disconnected when I was trying to get your phone number.
Okay, 319.
319.
Well, before we do that, Mr. McMillan, are you on a phone or a computer?
I am on my phone, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So, and you said you have your brake lights. You fixed them already?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't need to see a video. Do you have a receipt that shows that you got something done?
I do not have a receipt. No,
All right.
Your Honor.
So was it just the bulb?
Yeah, it was just the bulb.
So you replaced the bulb?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
All right. What else did you have, Mr. Attorney Miller?
It was no insurance and registration.
And did you see a copy of the registration and the no insurance?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. McMillan, let's do this. Raise your right hand. Well, just state your full name, Mr. McMillan.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
State your full name.
Steveland DeJuan McMillan.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
I do.
You can lower your hand, Mr. McMillan. Mr. McMillan, you have ticket number SP 144538822. You have a misdemeanor for no insurance. You also have ticket SP 144538823, defective brake lights. and that is a civil infraction. And you have, let's see, which one did I not call? The SP 1445381. That is the unregistered or untitled vehicle. And the 822 is the no insurance. Both of those are misdemeanors. The people have indicated that they've seen your valid documents. You are compliant. Those two matters are dismissed. You've indicated that you have replaced a bulb with your brake lights. Often that is such an easy thing to do. You don't have to get some mechanic to do it. You've indicated that you dismissed it as a result of the other two matters. This one would probably have been dismissed as well anyway. So they are all three dismissed, sir. You can sign off. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Question, what happened with Janelle Mitchell? We gave her a trial date.
Yes, we gave her a bench trial date.
Yep.
Okay.
Of September the 1st.
Okay. Now, as far as Mr. Joshua Martin go, I'm just going to give him a new trial date because he never responded. I removed him to see if he would respond, but he didn't. So, Officer Latoof, I'm just going to set him for a new bench trial date of September the 1st.
Madam Clerk, okay. He was only charged with no insurance, so we don't have anyone who looked to see if he had valid insurance. We'll just give. I think y'all just give him another pre-trial date, Joshua Martin.
No. You're looking at the wrong Joshua Martin. Joshua James.
I'm looking at Chavez, right? So which one are you looking at?
The one that's scheduled for trial. He has an open alcohol.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, absolutely. We have to give him a new date. Joshua James. He has a hyphenated middle name, so, and I don't have the whole thing on here. All right.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good day, Judge.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
But hold on, Counsel. Mr.
Oh, okay.
No, he's not out here. Go ahead, Counsel. Madam Clerk.
I have questions because for some people we didn't do. What happened with Gordon Morgan and Seth Munez? Jeremiah.
Those were pre-trial dates. Those were pre-trials.
All of them were pre-trials. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, you didn't let me know.
I'm sorry, Judge, or Madam Clerk. That's my fault.
It's all good. Okay, thank you. Feel better.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I will. Have a good one.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Have a great day. Better day.